Today is Thursday, May 23rd, 2014 edition of the Truth Radio Road Report with Dan Bidondi on TruthRadioShow.com. And I want to talk about an article that went up on Infowars.com yesterday. The video has been up for a couple of days now on Infowars. It's Satanist call for the blood of Christians. Call for Christians' blood, Satanist call for Christians' blood. And this was a report I did at Harvard University about a couple weeks ago with the Satanic Black Mass. It was crazy up there. And I encourage everybody to watch the video so you know what I'm talking about if you haven't seen it already. You got that one big Satanist guy, the head guy, whatever. He's screaming out, which really pissed me off. It took me everything in my power not to lash out at these morons, okay, not to lash out at them, and to hold my tongue to get both sides of the story without trying to play favoritism, because as a reporter, you have to get both sides. You can't be biased. But anyway, I'm sitting these people here watching these people throwing up the horns of Satan, saying Satan's God, Satan's equal to God. No, Satan's not equal to God. He never was, never will be. And I know that Babylonian crap you get taught. We have to have balance in the universe, the yin and the yang. Good is just as powerful as evil and vice versa. No, it's not. I don't care what you've been taught, it's wrong. Okay? Evil's not just as strong as good. The darkness is not just as powerful as light. That is wrong. Light and goodness far exceeds darkness will ever be. And this kid screaming out, one third of the angels fell, or we almost defeated Michael the Archangel. No, you didn't. You didn't even come close. It wasn't even a struggle. And what makes you think in your lame mind, okay, that you're going to defeat God in the end? You're not. Then he's saying Satan's about liberty, about freedom, and all this stuff. And no, he's not. You know what I mean? Then he's saying, talking about the government, which he was wise, yes, he was smart about that, how the government's corrupt. But hey, the same evil your government serves is the same evil you're serving. Who do you think runs the New World Order? Who do you think runs these controlled, corrupt governments? It's Satan. But this is the guy you're worshiping, and you know the governments are bad, you know there's corruption going on, but yet you serve the same master as they do? Does that make any sense? Then you have the nerve to say, hey, your kids belong to us. You know, my kid doesn't belong to you or your scum god. It's called Satan. My kid belongs to the Lord. I dedicated my son to Yeshua Messiah, Jesus Christ, okay? And that's where my son's soul is going to stay. But the thing is, this guy and I just wanted to punch the guy when he said that. I wanted to punch him right in his head and show him really how powerful Satan thinks he is. Because I'm not the toughest guy in the world, but you know what? With the adrenaline going through me, I probably could have took on 20 of those guys and not even broken a sweat. Just to show them how pathetic and weak they are, and how pathetic and weak the leader, the master is, Satan. Because these people are pathetic and weak. And if you actually believe that Satan's for liberty, Satan's for freedom, Satan is good, okay, you need to get your head checked. Then you brag about, I have a high IQ, like Kanye West. First of all, Kanye West is an Illuminati scum idiot. He's an Illuminati scum idiot. When I asked him about the Illuminati, about them being Satanists, he couldn't answer that because he knows it's the same master that he serves. The Illuminati's all to do, the illuminated ones. That means Satan, Lucifer, the angel of light, okay, the deceiving one. You know what I mean? It's all the same stuff. And again, you serve the same master as you say the government's corrupt. You're serving the same master as them. And these people are just pure evil. And especially we got your kids. I wanted to bash all of them. I just wanted to mow through all of them. Then they have the nerve to bust through a church during service and start screaming out, "Hail Satan," grabbing the guitar from one of the guys, just being abrupt and violent in the church. And if I was a member of the church, I would have started hauling ass. I just wanted to drop that camera, haul ass into that church and clear the place right out. I used to be a bouncer. But, the thing is, I'm not the toughest guy in the world. All right, I'm not claiming to be the toughest guy either. I was just pissed, okay, full of righteous anger. But again, being a reporter, you have to be calm and collective, and you got to get both sides. Even if you don't agree with the side, you have to get it. And it just pisses me off so bad that this is going on in public now. And people dare to say, oh, it's freedom of religion. It's the First Amendment. Yes, there is the First Amendment, and it is freedom of religion. But however, Satanism is not a religion. And black mass is forever historically proven that they kill children. They sexually molest children. They kill them. They offer their souls to Satan. So how the hell could you say a black mass is innocent? A black mass is religion? No, it's not a religion. It's an occult. It was outlawed forever here in the United States. Satanism and witchcraft were outlawed in the United States even well after the First Amendment was established. Okay, it's not a freedom of religion because they are not a religion. They're an occult. They infect people. They harm people, not only spiritually but physically. How many people they sacrifice? Innocent children. Look at the satanic list of holidays. What they do. The ages are 2 years old, some 9 years old, preferably. Young girls, mainly boys, that they... Aleister Crowley, the King Satanism of the last century, admitted he killed 150 male children after raping them for spiritual enlightenment and offered them up to sacrifice. I mean, it is horrible. And don't dare, I don't care what kind of Satanist you think you are, what you think you know, because all those people don't know crap, okay? I know more about your leader, your Lord, your Savior, whatever you want to call him, than you do, and all your masters do. He's a corrupt evil, he's deceiving, and he's not for you. Because if he gets his way in killing us off, he's going to kill you too. And don't think you're going to place in his kingdom, because you don't. You know what I mean? You people need to wake the hell up, grow the hell up, and get to know Yeshua, Jesus Christ himself. Because if you think you're my children or anybody else's children, I'll bust right through you, man. Like, come touch my child, see what happens to you. I'll take on 50 you people by myself. You know what I mean? It's sickening. And most of all, God's got our kids, okay? When we dedicate our kids to God, because the kids are under the age of accountability, that soul belongs to God, regardless of what happens to the child. Alright? And my son's been dedicated to God numerous times and prayed over and protected for protection and stuff. So it doesn't matter what you do, okay? Because my son and everybody else's son that's done that, been dedicated to God, is going to God. And we're going to defeat you scum in the end. Guarantee it. You better turn from your ways now. You better stay, Satan's not my God. You better recognize that Jesus is Lord. Because I hate to tell you one thing here. A lot of you low-level Satanists think Jesus was just a man. He's not the Son of God. But let me break a little secret to you people, okay? The top elite Satanists in the world know that Jesus is Lord. They know, okay, that he is the Son of God, God in the flesh. They know that. They know he's the Messiah. They know he's Lord. Top level, that's right. You're low level, you don't know nothing. You think you do, but you don't. The top level of Satanism knows that Jesus is Lord. But they won't tell you that because they want to suck you in and indoctrinate you. And the guy's talking about the third eye. Jesus taught people about the third eye. No, he did not. And there was a lot of big rumor that during the missing years, Jesus went off to study Eastern mysticism. No, he did not, because those so-called missing years are in other books that the Vatican ripped out in the 15th century. So don't go sit there and fill me full of lies and saying Satan's powerful and Jesus just a man. No, your top elite Satanists know that Jesus is not just a man. Your top-level Satanists think in their head, okay, and this is what they don't tell you either. They believe in Bible prophecy about 98%. They believe in the Bible about 97, 98%. But in their foolish minds, they think Satan's going to defeat God. And Satan's going to reconcile Jesus and defeat God in the end. That's what they think. Regardless of what you think you know, because you don't know jack, okay? I know more about Satanism than most of you people in Satanism. Because God says to know your enemy, and I've been studying my enemy for years. Okay, the top level Satanists in this country, in the world, I should say, are the Illuminati, the top levels. Not just the Minerval, which is the beginning level, but the top elite levels, okay? They know all this, okay? But they like to fool you people, and that's what I'm trying to tell you, folks. Alright, I'm sure, I do feel bad for you guys in a way because you people are lost. But the other thing that pisses me off too, I just want to maul right through you, thinking that you own our kids. And you are right to a perspective that, yes, Satan does own a lot of kids because parents are stupid and lazy letting their kids watch the Disney Channel. Oh, it's Disney Channel, it's okay. But it's indoctrination on the kids. Okay, they're using the television, cartoons, movies. How much sex goes on in Disney? gets exploited to your children? How much occultism, werewolves, vampires, ghosts, all on the Disney Channel? That's not counting Nickelodeon and the other channels. Oh, it's just a Disney, it's Nickelodeon, it's okay. No, parents, pay the hell attention and know what your kid's watching. And I blame the churches, because the churches should be on top of this. It's called spiritual warfare. And the side part of this, most pastors don't even know spiritual warfare for themselves to let alone teach you. 100 years ago, any pastor or even a regular member of the church would easily be able to help you with this. Easily be able to rid a demon from you. But no, they don't know that stuff no more because we've been dumbed down. The 501c3 churches have been corrupted. The Bible colleges, same thing. They don't teach the pastors what they need to know. They keep them at a low level so they can never know this stuff. And, you don't have to be a minister. You don't have to be a deliverance minister, because a lot of churches say, oh, you have to go to deliverance school. You have to be a Catholic priest. You have to be this. No, you don't. Jesus Christ, Yeshua Messiah says, that's us, the believers, have the authority to exorcise demons. You don't need to be any of these things. You don't need to be qualified in nothing. You don't need to be any kind of pastor or nothing. All you have to do is believe in the blood of the Lamb, Yeshua Messiah, and you have the authority to do that. And again, you got these Satanists running around everywhere thinking that God, and this is out in the open now, it's sickening. Last year was H.P. Lovecraft down in downtown Providence. Disneyland School Design put the whole damn thing on, sponsored the whole thing, and they were doing this right out in the open. It's disgusting what's going on. Years ago, this will be outlawed, but now it's open, okay. It's like, but yeah, you go around preaching God in schools and stuff. Hey, you get written up for, you get expelled out of school. You get written up for hate crimes, arrested for hate crimes, and it's sickening. They can rub their occultism in our faces, but hey, you mentioned Jesus Christ, hey, you're a racist, you should be arrested. And it shows the attack on Christianity is getting more severe, folks. They can do whatever they want on the open, not just Satanists, but the Muslims and any other religion, but Christians, hey, you guys are the terrorists according to our Homeland Security, according to the government, you're the terrorists, you're a hate crime because you preach Jesus. It's getting far down that rabbit hole, folks, and people need to stand up and stand up hard for Jesus and stand up hard for truth and liberty, because, folks, we've seen, as the video again, Satanists call for Christians' blood. And that's on Infowars.com. It's about over 100,000 hits, and that's just one video, and we got thousands of people share our videos, and it went viral. And that's not counting it when all the people seen on the Alex Jones Show and the nightly news on the Infowars later on, and all the channels that share it. Millions of people have already seen this video, and we need this to get viral, because this is what's going on right in the public now, because they do not care. And again, we're being exterminated by not only by our government, but just these people in general, because they have the power, because government gives it to them now. But if we go out and preach in God, hey, we're racist. We're terrorists. So, we need to step up for God. We need to put a stop to this. And again, if you watch this, you Satanists that were there, and you watch this video, no, our kids do not belong to Satan, okay? My kid doesn't. And I dare you people to try to come take him, because I'll blast right through you with the power of Christ. And, it just makes me sick to my stomach that people even go around having the nerve and gall to say that. And if you think you're going to defeat God in the end, you're going to defeat Michael the Archangel, you got another thing coming. Because when the horses come to defeat all this evil, I'm going to be on one of those horses, hopefully. I'm not a perfect guy, but I believe in the Lord and I confess my sins. And hopefully, like the shirt here says, come and take it. At the bottom, well, come and try to take our souls. Come and try to take our lives, okay? Come and try to take our belief in Jesus, because we're going to squash you spiritually. Not only physically, but spiritually too, because you people are weak and pathetic, first of all, and weak, pathetic physically, mentally, and all that, because I'm just fed up. I really am. This video is going on 14 minutes now, and I apologize. But anyway, people, check out the video, Satanist call for Christians' blood. And this is what goes on everywhere, folks. It's going on out in the open. We need to put a stop to it. And this is Dan Bidondi for TruthRadioShow.com.